Good evening, designers, and welcome to what is something of a throwback episode of Game of Rugs. It is currently late at night, and I am recording from bed, like we did in the first maybe 20 episodes of Game of Rugs. But I had a really long day, and actually yesterday also, and I was not going to record Game of Rugs this weekend, and then I just logged in to do today's daily quickly before going to sleep. It's such an awful daily, I put it off all day. I mean, I'm like the rest of you. I assume the first thing I do when I wake up is log in to Design Home and see what the daily looks like. And today's daily was so ugly. I was like, yeah, nah. And went and did the things I had to take care of. And then I hop on tonight, and this is what I came up with. I just dumped all my ugly stuff into the ugly room. I'm not really sure where to go with this. But I also noticed that I had 14 results, and that my average score is a 4.74. So that indicates some interesting things have happened in here. And so I thought I would share them with you. Aww. While I flipped through them. This might be a speed dating episode of Game of Rugs. I actually didn't hate this. I bet a lot of people did stuff with blue. Yes, they did. But I'm going to be honest with you. I looked at this empty room, and I looked at the limited edition stuff, and I was like, what are they actually asking me to do? Like, was it this? I guess it was this. But I wasn't smart enough to figure that out. And so I just went with this combination of stuff, like a couple of different sets or whatever, and yeah. Pleased with that. Tropic, oh, two in a row. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure this doesn't look like anybody else's room, because I pulled this one out of my ear. Nice. If I had had this stuff, I would have gone in this direction, but I did not. This is a very pretty room. I really like that. Good job. Not so much a fan of that, but I'm not big on turquoise. Also not a huge fan of that. Okay, well, anyway, congratulations to all those people who got 5s with rooms I don't like, which is absolutely fine because I get 5s with rooms I don't like. So, you know, fair. Design home, my daily reward, and that means we can submit not the daily. I didn't know what to do with this either. I mean, clearly I should have, I didn't have any good blue art. No good dark blue art to go on the wall. So I went with this, which is a mistake. And to be honest, I'm disappointed, not in voters, but in myself, because I really, really, really love this combination of furniture. Like those blue chairs that look so amazing from behind, and that they finally added a couch that went with them. They're not the same brand, but they go together. And I think the rest of this room is absolutely lovely, and it's completely let down by my poor choice in art. I don't know what other people did for art. I mean, that's a perfectly fine combination of stuff. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'm underwhelmed by other people's rooms, but it is completely and totally fair that my room only got a 4.23. That one looks interesting. Nice, good use of these chairs, which are so tough. And also, I like this lamp a lot. I've used it a lot. It's smaller, it's short, and I appreciate that. Because you don't want a looming lamp. Anyway, this is a really, really nice room except for my shitty use of art. Oh my God. Wow. This is one of those rooms that I decorated as soon as it came out, and it was terrible. And I emptied the room and I went back to it 2 days later. And this is what I came up with 2 days later. And I didn't mind it. I did use my last pieces of limited edition art for this. So obviously I had some faith in where we were going here. But I didn't think it was going to get a 5 because I didn't think it was that great. But then, to be honest, everybody else's room is pretty shit too. Like, that's very similar to mine. I thought that was mine. But it isn't. Anyway. Oh, adventurous. We are here for this. I love these chairs so much. Like, I love them in, like, an inappropriate way. Like, people should not have feelings for furniture of the intensity that I have for these chairs. I could not love them more. They are so beautiful. All right, and then so far, ignoring everything and sticking my head in the sand has worked out really well for me today. I can tell you from experience that it doesn't really work out that well for like the rest of life, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rooms, 3 of them have been 5s. Liked this room. Score seems fine, 4.66. That seems fair and reasonable. Like, there's no point in getting outraged every time you don't get a 5 for a room that you really like. Because sometimes you get 5s for rooms that are terrible. And also, my room, while very nice, is not as nice as this room. So that seems fair to me. It's much nicer than this room. I mean, not really. I just don't like turquoise. And Design Home does. And I know that. So when I choose to not use turquoise in a room, I am saying it's fine if I don't get a 5. And I didn't get a 5, and this seems like a chunky score for this room. Chunky boy. Wow. Holy shit, I'm on a roll. Oh my God. Okay, this is one of those rooms. And I did it, and I hate it. I hated it. I still hate it. It's horrible. And I went back and forth on this rug for like 2 days. And then I thought, in for a penny, in for a pound. This is the tackiest fucking room. It is horrendous. Am I surprised that it got a 5? No. No, I am not. Not at all. We did win this. Nice. Very nice. Quite useful. Okay, like, it's just a thing in Design Home. You can take any room and just pour turquoise in it. Like, what does this? It's a very nice arrangement to furniture. It has what to do with this room? Nothing. On the other hand, it's a little inappropriate of me to be salty when I just got 4 or 5, so I should shut up now. That's, you know what, this room is brave. Like, use of the purple and pink together should be rewarded. I'm glad that it was. Good for that player. Holy shit. Wow. I really liked this room. I'm pretty sure it came out during the limited edition week when the blue and green sets were available. And I decided not to use them. And in fact, I decided to use no limited edition items in this room. And it got a 5. So that goes into the favorites album, which is exclusively rooms that got 5s using no limited edition items. Also, last week's episode, we did the daily. I think we did the daily together in the episode, and I got a 5 on that. I got a 5 on a daily. I got a 5 on a daily with no limited edition items on that room. This room is beautiful. I hate every single thing in it, passionately, and it looks beautiful together, and this room is stunning. What a good job this person did. Wow. And I would never in a million years have paired these Cynthia Rowley chairs, which I love, with this sofa, which as far as I'm concerned is the most hideous thing ever created. It is vile. This color is vile. But it all looks amazing together. What a great design. That person so deserved their 5. Good job, Roxanne. Way to go. I'm just kind of sitting here like, to be honest, all the rest of these have to be dumpster fire scores. Oh, surprising. I didn't think this room was going to do very well. That's a really good score. There must be some really dog shit scores. Because I know I looked at this on Friday or maybe Saturday morning, and my overall score was terrible, which is why I was not in a rush to ruin my weekend by looking at my results. Wow, nice. Look at that with the art. Level 115, worth getting old for. Really, really, really nice. This room is lovely. And that piece of furniture over here, this, Chef's Kiss. Good job. Wow, really nice. People are turning out some really, really nice rooms lately. 4.77 is too high a score for this room. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not stupid. But I didn't think it was going to score that well. Oh, look. It's turquoise. Okay, can we just be bitchy for 1 minute? So many people like this saw this tree. I was like, in a limited edition, I was like, oh my God, those are so nice. I'm going to buy extra before I run out. Whereas me, I'm like, oh my God, how many rooms can I unload that shit into as quickly as possible? Because it is horrendous and I need it to leave my inventory. I need it to leave as soon as possible. Oh my God, really good job. Look at that. Somebody got a 5 using that bottle art from level whatever that is. Level 16. Good job. Lucky break using the green art and then the gray art on the walls. But look at the lamp. Look at the lamp. Where is it? Perfect. Perfect lamp for this room. Stunning. Such a good job. Really impressed. Really impressed. I love it when a room that's different gets a 5, even if it's not mine. Loved this room. Okay, and just so you know, I can be a petty bitch because I'm annoyed that I didn't get a 5 on this room. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it out loud because that is what we are here for, and I'm annoyed. I am that petty. All right, these rooms down here that got 5s. First of all, I only did this room because I really, really, really liked it. Christ knows I did not do it because I wanted to win this. Because the only way to use this is to buy the fucking coffee table that goes with it. I won that 2 years ago. It took me 18 months to use all 5 of them. And now I'm going to have to buy another one to go with these stupid chairs. So I only did this room because I loved it. I did this room because I thought it was beautiful. And I love the wallpaper. And I was betrayed. That is not good. Like, I'm sorry, it just isn't. Okay, I'm going to take my bitterness and move on. That was lucky as well, because this was not a good choice of wall art. I mean, was it? I don't know. This seems like a really fair score for this room. I really liked it, but it is just slightly off, and I don't really know how. But that's fine. I loved this room. And actually, a lot of rooms in this streak are rooms that I submitted just because I liked the room that I'd put together. They weren't particularly aspirational rooms. Okay, is everybody else sick of this yet, or is it just me? Just me? Okay. Nice. I mean, boring, but it's just a nice break from the pink and the blue. Okay, last one. 4.54. Well, as we know, I really like this combination of furniture and art and rug. Apparently the voters, not so much. But I'm happy with what I won. I'm happy with my furniture. I'd also just like to say this coffee table was beautiful. I bought it for that room. I was really happy about that. Oh no, there's an unopened... Oh, okay. Okay. I did go on a little streak of doing an absolute shit ton of rooms. All right, and then let us go. We looked at the daily. My daily is terrible, but I have been eyeing up this room for a couple of days. You're going to be shocked by what it looks like. Shocked, I tell you. It definitely does not look exactly like two rooms that we just looked at. Not at all. Did you want to open? Okay. Don't ditch my couch. Okay. So the only thing I'm not sure about on this is, did I use all of these by accident? Okay. I'm not sure about, so this is an elite room, and the requirement was style with 6 Taylor Burke home items, including a cocktail table. And I got in here and I started laying down all my Taylor Burke furniture, and I realized that I had exactly 4 of this chair. I don't know when I won this chair. I feel like I won it shortly after I started playing. Nothing goes with it. Nothing. There's not a couch in the world that is this color. So when I realized I could get rid of all 4 of the remaining Taylor Burke chairs in my inventory in one sweep and just move them along, I was so here for this shit. So here we go. I am submitting this room with gratitude. And then we're going to do some voting, and then we're going to be done. I entered this challenge. Yeah, I've entered like every challenge for the past 20 years. The room on the top is nice. The room is an atrocity. The rug, I mean, is an atrocity. I say this having just 1 of 5 with this rug, using it, knowing it was an atrocity. But, it's there and we're voting for it. Neither one of these rooms deserves any love because I've never been given any. Buy a fucking rug, Karen. I'm voting for the room on top with prejudice because she needs to buy a rug. This is a terrible round of voting, and I'm very sorry that I brought you along for it. Oh, the room on the top is nice. The art doesn't, like, it's a little weird. Like, are we doing shades of green? Or are we doing oranges and reds? I'm just going to pretend we're doing a really nice assortment of greens. And I'm going to ignore the red, and we're voting for that. Nice job. Okay, you have enough keys to enter. Back to design. I mean, I think this is a nice room. It's not going to score that well, but I got rid of all these Taylor Burke things. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, Becky, for the loan of the coffee table. Send that in. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me on this surprise journey through 5 5s. I was so happy. And okay, thanks for the free money. Everybody likes free money. There's that ugly rug. It came to say goodbye to you. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's episode of Game of Rugs. I'm glad we got one in, and I hope you had a great weekend. If you enjoyed this episode of Game of Rugs, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to become a subscriber, we'd love to have you. Bye now.